Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Rumble. We got a good one here for you. It's going to be all new people for the most part. Basically got some last-minute people in here. I know that we're about done with 22, and soon we're going to be on 23. But you're going to see some new faces despite that, because people are going to continue to create. And who is going to be first? And you all may not be familiar with this guy. Matter of fact, unless you've seen the movie, you will have no idea who this is. He is a character from Bullet Train. He goes by Lemon. So, I know. Pretty cool entrance, though. Pretty cool entrance, but he goes by Lemon. I think one's Lemon, the other one's Tangerine. They're these two assassins in the movie. So it is a very odd movie. But it's not bad. I recommend it. It's on, I think, Netflix right now. And we'll see who he's going to be taking on. Who is Lemon going to be taking on? And I think this is the project that JDF was working on before he passed. It was the White Dragon, I believe, and they made a nice version of that. So we are going to go ahead and get this thing started. I think that was I think he was working on a movie, or it was in post-production or something. I'm not 100% on that, but I did see something about it after he passed. So anyway, most of these people you haven't seen before. Of course, you've seen him as the Green Ranger, the White Ranger. But most of these characters you haven't seen before. There's going to be a couple you may have seen. And number 3, I can't even say his name. He's the blonde hair guy from Metalocalypse. I always have trouble saying that. It just kills me. He's from the band Death Clock. It's a show on Adult Swim about a metal band, which it's kind of a good show, but if I don't recall, it didn't end right, or they canceled it before they can finish it. And that's the last time I looked information up on it. They may have done something recently, but the one thing that I always remember is they never got the main guy, the main bad guy. There was all these generals and all the... I loved it because there was always these generals and people that were hunting them because they were a threat to society. And Popeye's here. Remember, eat your spinach. Spinach, one of the greatest greens ever. That's a controversial statement, but it's true. In my opinion, it's true. And look at Popeye here. Wow. And Norman is number 5. Now, this is Norman from Don't Breathe 1 and 2. So, Don't Breathe 1 and 2. If you don't recall what that is, it's the movie where they go to rob a blind man, and it turns out he's a tough guy. It's that movie. So yeah, we got a lot of different people that you haven't seen before. I know we had Popeye on here a long time ago, but I don't think we've had him at all this year. And number 6 is Nick Diamond. I'm trying to remember. Oh, he is from Celebrity Deathmatch. Yeah, I caught him on there, and I was like, wow, we got to definitely have him on here. And all credit goes to the people that created these on Community Creations. Make sure you download those. I know we don't have a lot of time left, but yeah, some of these are really good. I don't know how long the servers are going to be up on 22. I am, of course, going to try to stack up an account before I leave off of there to 23. And number 7 is Mr. Burns from The Simpsons. So, like I said, this is all random. Threw all these people together. Now, there is going to be multiple times they're from the same thing. but there's no theme behind this. Oh man, what a pedigree. And Pickles is number 8. He is the drummer of Def Clock. So you see, they're even though I said it wasn't themed, you see what I've done here. And there goes one of the members of Def Clock. I can never say his name. I think he's a Swedish guy, but he's actually my favorite character. If I had to choose between all the band members, it's between him and Nathan are my favorites. And the White Dragon's been eliminated. So yeah, this might be... we may do one more of these. I don't think this is going to be the final one. But it's the next to last for sure, probably. And Mr. Burns is already done. Lemon's doing a good job. And number 9 is Unaga from Mortal Kombat. And Popeye is finished. Apparently he didn't eat enough spinach. Unaga is here, one of my least favorite characters, but what a great design. One of probably the best design I've ever seen of this guy. He is extremely hard to create. And number 10 is Pedro Pascal. He is an actor. This is one of those actors that I just saw and I was like, this guy's going to be a star. He started off in Game of Thrones as the Viper. And then all of a sudden, he's the main star of Mandalorian. And he's the main star of Last of Us. So guess who was right? And he's been in a bunch of movies now, a bunch of TV. He's becoming a household name because of Mando. But he does play the Mandalorian. But for some reason, someone made the actor. And I know a lot of people are going to be excited over this one. Number 11 is Chainsaw Man. And yeah, I noticed that glitch, but I was talking when it happened. With the Norman kind of rolling in the middle of the air. That was kind of weird. And looks like Lemon's going to finally get eliminated here. He didn't do too bad to start off at number 1. And Nathan is number 12. So the way things are looking, I obviously put all of the members of Def Clock in. Because I just came across them and we haven't had none of them. And I don't know if this is the first time we've had all the members, which is really cool. And there goes the Celebrity Deathmatch guy. I never really watched that enough. I've seen it a couple times, but it's been like over a decade since I've seen it. They need to make Celebrity Deathmatch. That's what they need to make. That's a good idea. And the Halloween 3 Skull Kid is number 13. Halloween 3 Skull Kid. What is he doing, dude? Thought he was going to bite Unaga for a second. Yeah, Halloween 3's not that good. But You know, I found the Skull Kid, and I was like, why not? The costumes are cool. And Colonel H. Stinkmeaner is number 14 from the Boondocks. Oh, great. Where's Grandpa when you need him? If you don't recall, that is a big episode when him and Grandpa fight. He's the guy that always has the walker, but he's, I think, tougher than he seems to be. I think he's like I think he's a vet. I don't know. I forget his whole backstory. You all can tell me that. I don't remember. Garfield's number 15, and there goes Chainsaw Man. So Nathan. I almost said Nathan Drake. You know, Nathan Drake has killed way more than Nathan from Death Clock. I can assure you that. Because Nathan Drake is a psycho. That's what he is. Look at Pickles there. Yeah, I'm not like, when it comes to the members on the show, there's 3 that I like, and there's 2 that I don't like. And I like Toki. I like the blonde hair guy's my favorite. But I always forget what his name is, and I can't pronounce it. And then I like Nathan, and then I like Toki for number 3. And Pickles and Murderface are my least favorite. And that may be controversial, but Murderface is my absolute least favorite. And Pluto is number 16. That was Pluto. I don't know. I don't recall. It's Popeye's rival. Thought his name was Pluto. Maybe not. Maybe I thought it was. Oh, man. There goes Unaga. Pedro Pascal eliminates him. And the Colonel has been eliminated. Garfield got him. I'm going to have to go back and watch the Boondocks again. There's certain elements of that show I don't like, though. I mean, I do like the main 2. And there's just certain episodes, if I'm watching them, if I ever decide to go back to it, there's certain episodes that are great, and then there's certain episodes that are like, that's a little too much. And Grandpa Munster is number 17. It is a funny show, but it can get a little out of hand. I know that's where they're going for, but sometimes it's a little too much. And Garfield has been eliminated. Look at Grandpa Munster. The curb stomp. And number 18, I do not know who this person is. Avocado. I have no idea who this person is. He's from some show. I looked it up. I've never watched it. I thought he was cool, though. Pretty cool looking character, and well done by whoever created him. And the Mummy is number 19. And let me apologize, because I threw the Mummy in here because I had 29 people. And I was like, there is no way I'm going all the way back, deleting one person and adding someone in. So I just threw the mummy in. That's what I did. So he's the only one. I thought they were all going to be new, but I forgot about him. I had like 29. I think it's because I downloaded a couple female superstars that I couldn't get a full 30. And number 20 is Tangerine. So he is Lemon's partner in Bullet Train. I think, honestly, when it comes to Bullet Train, it was a pretty good movie. But I think what carried the movie was the performances by Lemon and Tangerine. They carried the movie. Brad Pitt did not carry that movie. They did. Especially Tangerine. Thought he was really good in it. It's one of those movies that's a 7 out of 10. It's not anything special, but it's not bad. And, oh my goodness, speaking of bad, how about the camera head Cenobite? Ugh. One of the worst Cenobites ever. Basically, he's just a man with a camera sticking out of his eye. I don't know. It's between him and the CD guy. I'm sure there's some worse ones I'm not thinking of. Grandpa eliminates Nathan. He's not all about that metal music. And Tangerine's already finished. Oh my goodness, the camera Cenobite is trying, yeah. Good luck with that. And Jackie Wells is 22 from Cyberpunk. We may have had him before. I don't recall. Maybe just once. We haven't used him otherwise. I don't recall having him. And Toki, 23 from Def Clock. I like Toki. I think he likes cats a lot. It's been forever since I've seen the show. I mean, the last time I watched the show, I was probably living with my parents, which would be over. We're talking about over. Probably over 6 years. So. Oh, there goes Jackie Wells. I don't like his name. Jackie Wells. And there goes the camera head Cenobite. Yeah, nobody cares. Nobody will miss you. Go home. Go home. And Toki's been eliminated. So that means there's one. Oh, Pedro's been doing pretty good. We got another elimination there. And Grandpa Munster's done. I could care less about him, too. I've never been a fan of the Munsters. I like having Popeye's rival here. I don't think we've ever had him. And Kane the Conqueror is number 24. We haven't had this version if we've had it. This is a really sick creation. Pretty awesome. And the Tick is number 25. We've had him on earlier 2Ks, but we haven't had him on this one. I've never been a big fan of the Tick. Just never had my interest. I don't have nothing against it. And Mummy is finished. Pedro almost got... Man, the Tick didn't last long. And number 26, I think he goes by the Black Death in the movie. It's actually from Bullet Train. So, Michael Shannon plays his character. So we got 3 from there, and we got 5 from the Death Clock Band. I didn't put Roxo in there because we've had him. And number 27 is Havoc from Mortal Kombat. And number 28 is from Chainsaw Man, Akai. He's probably my favorite character of the show. And yes, I finally did watch it. And it was pretty good. I was actually surprised how funny it was, though. But this guy and the girl with the patch eye are my favorites. And Murderface is number 29, my least favorite member of Death Clock. Just can't stand him. And I know some people probably would say that that's their favorite. But, yeah. I don't know why. He's very annoying. He's very annoying. He has the worst haircut ever. I just don't like the character at all. And Pedro, man. Pedro's been in here for a while. And we'll see who number 30 is. It's Adam Warlock. And there goes Popeye's rival. So we are down to 4. I'm rooting for Pedro here. I'm voting for Pedro here. I mean, Definitely not voting for Warlock or Murderface. Havoc's okay. He was always fun. I like how he did his spine, just how he turned around and stuff. That was cool. Uh-oh. Havoc could be in trouble. Oh, man. And Warlock gets him. I think this is the newer version of Adam Warlock. So I'm pulling for Pedro here. He's not doing too bad of a job. He's been in here for, I think, since, was it 11 or maybe 10 or something? I mean, that's been a while. Oh my goodness. Warlock just slapped. I really gave Deathclock an advantage by putting all 5 of them in. That's not random there. But everything else I tried to, have different people. Man, Pedro is taking on everyone. And look at the stunner there. Perfect for Murderface, that finisher is. I think his name's William Murderface. And I think he's the bassist. If I'm not mistaken, I'm trying to guess it. The blonde-haired guy is the lead guitar. Murderface is the bassist. Toki is the, I guess, rhythm. And we are down to 2. Can Pedro win this one? Warlock's been eliminated. Pickles is the drummer. And, of course, Nathan's the lead singer. Do you like coffee? I love coffee. I remember that. That episode's my favorite. The coffee episode. And the banana sticker one's good, too. I think they may be the same one. I don't recall. It's been a while. But I'm hoping Pedro wins this. Because he can easily go to WrestleMania. He's earned it. You're down to 2. And oh, and a nice counter there. Uh-oh. Oh, he missed the clothesline. And, oh, and Pedro countered. Wow. I don't know what's going on with Pedro, man. He's been on fire. He's been in here for a while, and it kind of doesn't make sense. He's not a super heavyweight. He's probably a light heavyweight. Oh, no. Oh, come on. Really? Well, I should have knew that would happen. Out of every person to win, he's got to win. What a disappointment ending. I wanted Pedro to win so bad, and it looked like he was going to win for a second there. And Murderface, you are not going to WrestleMania. As a matter of fact, you're going to the barber to get that, I don't know what that is on your head, shaved off. If you go to WrestleMania, I'll have a barber waiting on you. Okay? We'll shave you bald like Vince. Like they did with Vince. Me and Lashley will shave you bald. Oh my goodness. I mean, it was fantastic. It was a lot of fun, this was. But how it ended? Oh, that was a terrible ending. You know, I mean, we almost had someone win from like number 10, number 11, something like that. And that would have been great. But instead, William Murderface has to ruin everything. I'm going to get with the general. I'm going to get with the squad to get you, William. I think that's his first name. I haven't seen it in forever. But he's my least favorite character. And of course, he wins out of everyone. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. It's a lot of fun, and I think it's going to be the next to the last one. I'm doing this a way ahead of time, so I don't know exactly for sure. But the way I'm looking at it is we're going to have one more after this one. I just don't know when. But yeah, it kind of stinks how this ended. I wanted Pedro to win. He eliminated Onaga. Come on. You couldn't eliminate William Murderface. But whatever. I just have to accept the results. I don't have to like them. And I will see you all later.